Hey folks, welcome back to Field of Glory Empires. Okay, in the last episode, Pontus' fleet had suffered severely from a lack of supply. Okay, so actually you'll see that some of our troops have taken some casualties here, and that's because they were starving, essentially. We have taken Panticapium, and we're going to actually move now into this province here. Phanagoria. Yeah, Phanagoria. So we were actually going to besiege this province, this one here. I think the plan originally was to actually move through, wasn't it? Now, we've got available food is 42. There's a forage value of 5. Expected army food usage 13. Yeah, so I think that available food is available for us too. We need to get these troops over here so that this siege doesn't take quite as long. We're going to get these pirate ships over here too. I think. Now, you can actually use your pirate ships as a standard fleet. I think in this case, though, Bosporus doesn't have a fleet now, I don't think. Let's just have a look what they've got here. Okay, they've got some war chariots. Hang on, is this my army? No, this is my army. Okay, we can't actually see their army. Oh, there we are, Bosporus army, sorry. Yeah, they have got war chariots, 3 citizen hoplites, a bunch of skirmishers, and 2 light javelins. Then they've got 2 palace guards, 3 citizen hoplites, 2 skirmishers, and some urban militia. This is actually quite a strong army. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to march through and take Euxinia here, and then Azabites as well. Now, these are Hellenic. These 2 provinces are Hellenic, as is Phanagoria itself. But I think what we'll do is we'll defeat anything that it's got out here. We'll take these provinces first, and then we'll come in and we'll take this province finally, and then we'll eventually go for our objective here. And that's the plan. All right, let's have a look what else is going on. Next few months are going to be harsh for crops. There's a new population. Okay, we've lost the regional decision, and then it's just telling us we've got a couple of generals available as well. So actually give one of these a general. Doesn't really matter. I'm not sure if there's any events that are tied to having your generals actually attached to your armies, but we'll find out. Okay, so here in Polemonia, we're creating a stud. We are also... Yeah, we were putting money, we were trying to build money, weren't we? Because we were actually quite low on cash. I'm going to actually switch these over now back into... I'm probably just going to put them into infrastructure. Let's have a look what we need here. Yeah, this is structure cost is 75. Yeah, so yeah, it's saying 3 turns. This is interesting. By the way, if you want to work all this stuff out, it actually shows you the breakdown of how many turns it's going to be completed. If you can see in that tooltip, yeah, it tells you the stockpile of infrastructure, how much you're getting every turn. But it's just summarizes this turn-based value here. If you really want to get into min-maxing this is really useful information. It might be worth just trying to accelerate the population growth. Okay, but that's going to come at the expense of the stud. So someone in the comments was he was saying, I think battle mode needs to create more farming buildings, essentially food production buildings. And yeah, I know what you're saying. I have very heavily gone into the food production. I think you want to get as much population out as possible. There was talking with somebody on Reddit. Somebody made a comment on the Reddit Forex Discord saying that there's what did he say? Yeah, he claimed that he'd got a mathematical proof for the optimal style of play in Field of Glory Empires. And I was just like, all right, show us this mathematical proof then. And then he laid out like an argument, but it wasn't a mathematical proof. It was just it was a logical argument, but it wasn't like it was a valid argument, but it wasn't a mathematical proof. And I was just like, what? Like, here's the thing, right? And I'm going off a bit of a tangent here, but if you want to prove something like that, it's got to be robust. So, let's say that there's like a million potential, optimal strategies. You've got to be able to show that that one is the optimal one over all the others, and you've got to give at least a few examples of, okay, well, here's another potential optimal strategy that I'm going to measure my proof against. And yeah, you didn't even do that. It's just like it's a mathematical proof. It's like, all right, show us the proof then. Oh no, it's just a logical argument. Anyway, this is why I don't go on Reddit. I hate it. I think Reddit's like the worst place on the internet. It's even worse than Twitter now. And that's saying something, guys. Dear me. Anyway, before I insult any more of my audience. By the way, it's really cool that people care enough about these games to look at them that deeply, though. So I respect the guy for actually making an effort. I'm just like, it just kind of offended my autism a little bit. Okay, what are we doing here? We can put a granary up. Now, we don't have access to grain, so we would... That's just a missing bonus of food. I don't think we want any more food in this one here. We probably want to move into... Health would be useful, although this is kind of technically classed as another food building. We've got the wheel maker here, which we can use to gain more infrastructure. That would be really, really helpful, actually. The other thing we could do is get the blacksmith. That's also going to build infrastructure and money and metal. Also the armourer. Now, the armourer would cost us infrastructure and money, but we'd get a whole bunch of equipment. And we're going to get a load of equipment as well. That's a lot of equipment. But I think we're going to go with the wheel maker here. We'll go for the armory stuff later. It might be that we have to kind of slow down on the invasion, or at least on the overall military, kind of military expeditions. I think everything else here is kind of all right. I'm going to put a little bit into culture though. Yeah, I'd rather get the population growth out actually, but let's get a little bit of culture up here. Even if it means this smokehouse is going to come out a little bit slower. Okay, that's looking good. We do have decisions to make. We don't have a whole lot of money. I'm going to have a look at the regional decisions we've got. Art of Siege. This decision will assist the besieger or besieged, depending on if you play offensively or defensively, with several possible effects. Some depending on a general's prowess. We'll use that one in shortly. We can actually build harbours though. This is a good one. We'll just perhaps put one of those up here. It does cost 100 gold. We've played build harbour in Polymonia. Its cost will be deducted once it triggers. Okay, so we've got to save some cash up. We'll start getting another harbour up here. Okay, well that's at least used some of one of our regional decisions. I think I'm going to put these guys onto raid. Let's go and raid Paphlagonia here. These are highly populated provinces. Okay, well the next turn. I've been looking forward to playing this again. I think one of the things that's nice about this game is that you can kind of play it at a relatively relaxed pace if you want. Now, obviously, because it's a score-based game, you want to try to get the highest score, okay? At the same time, though, it's still a grand strategy game in the sense that, it's a sandbox, and with the simulation that kind of goes on around it, you're sort of free to explore within that particular simulation and set yourself goals. Very much like the Paradox games. They're also excellent for that. I mean, that's their main draw, I guess. Okay, so we're still in the second third of the CDR table. Powerful raid occurred in Bithynia. Pontus engaged and crushed all defenders. Towns and cities are burning. That sounds good to me. Yeah, we made a whole bunch of money there, look. Trading post owned by Pontus in Olbia has been destroyed by Sarmatia. Okay, right. This is turning out to be a bad move. However, if we can get the theatre up, we might be okay. The struggle of Pontus versus Sarmatia again took its toll, as many deaths are reported in the population of Olbia. Okay. Pontus saw a mighty invasion by Sarmatia after crushing the local militia. Pillaging and murders followed, and we've received a new regional decision: suppress unrest. Okay. This is starting to assimilate. If we can hang on to this, we might be able to finally assimilate it. I'm not too worried about what happens there, to be honest, but we'll see. There might be a decision we can play to make that a little bit easier. We've got recruit local units. Using this regional decision, you'll be able to get 2 provincial units, even if there's no form province here. This is going to cost 100. Okay, there must be a friendly leader with at least 1 total rating, so we can't put that up there. I suppose we could get some hoplites. Oops. Yeah, let's get some hoplites up, and then we can put a general there, and then maybe see if we can stop these invasions. Okay, let's bring these 2 armies together. We're going to merge second army into the first. And how long is this is going to take? Okay, siege is going to last a long time. Instead then, let's go and take this army out. Yeah, we'll go and take this army out, and then what we'll do is we'll go and take this undefended province. Then we'll come back here and take Uzinia. Okay. Sometimes I struggle to say some of these words. What else have we got to do? Not a whole lot by the looks of it. So I think I'm going to leave the rest of it. Now here in Panticapium, got no growth here. Okay, we were putting people into money for some reason. Okay, we're actually just making just enough structure to keep this going. I wonder if we can suppress unrest here. That's on this one, sorry. Let's go to that suppress unrest. Region must have at least one unit. Alright, okay, we can't do it here then. We'd probably have to take... I wonder if we can send one of our units back. Yeah, we'll just send one of those light damaged light cavalries back. Hold on a minute, is that the whole army? Yeah, it is. Let's not do that then. Let's just split this one off and send that one over there. Okay, give it a general as well while we're here. Okay. While besieging Phanagoria in Phanagoria, Pontus did not manage to inflict casualties on the defenders. Okay, yeah, that's the little siege thing. We won't worry about too much about that yet. Looks like the Alani have just taken this province from Bosporus as well. That's probably going to put us into conflict with them. They're quite a big nation as well. I think we can probably take them on. They've got plains, steppes. They do have some forest, snowy forest. And they've got an alpine province here too. But yeah, it's mainly flat. So that could be something we could fight in with our chariots. Okay, let's move the turn on. I'm just going to keep my pirate ships there, considering they were doing well. We got a whole lot of money, by the way, from that pirate raid. That was a lot. And that's what happens when you get a decent fleet. Pontus can make a hell of a lot of money from this. Okay, we're still only in the second third of the CDR. Merchants and patricians spend money to acquire metal or manpower. All right, so this is one of the things that kind of comes up. We can't trigger it yet, but basically you can buy metal from merchants, or you can buy metal. Sorry, you can buy manpower, and that can be a really, really useful one. You've got to have quite a lot of cash for it. Okay, let's get this suppress unrest decision done. You've played suppress unrest in Panticapium. Its cost will be deducted once it triggers. Okay, and I actually looked at it a little bit quickly. I didn't even see how much it's going to cost. I don't think it's going to be a whole lot. Okay, and let's get this... Oh, did I not move those? No. In that case, let's move these guys... Sorry. Let's move these guys to attack this army here. Pontus is developing the harbour of Ptolemonia and merchants and patricians. Okay, we saw that one. Yeah, the rest of them are okay. Another couple of turns to start bringing up some of these. Oh, no. We want the salt house to come out next turn. Let's see if I can get away with taking some people off this, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, we'll put everyone into infrastructure here. Right, let's get these guys raiding again, and we'll stay in that same place. Paphlagonia was raided by Pontus, and the interlopers were soundly defeated. Okay, they actually defeated us there. They put an army up, so we've lost a little bit of effectiveness. Let's go and we'll try Lysimachos instead. Now we're starting to annoy their allies anyway. Let's see what happens. So yeah, we're going into turn 26 or 27. Okay, here we go. So we're attacking the army of Bosporus. Frontage is only 5 in this marsh. This will be an interesting battle. Okay, it won't be an interesting battle because there's so few of them. Yeah, let's just going to skip through this one quite quick. Not really much to see there, folks. Okay, we just absolutely crushed them as expected. So we've got these guys under siege. Again, this is saying that, the siege is going to last a long time. Let's go in and follow up and we'll take this province here before the Alani can get to it. Okay, we're still going down in this table. We might need to put a few more people into cultural generation. Okay, what's going on here? Lysimachos has shown clemency in Panticapium. Unrest was ramping up, but a significant bread distribution was the answer the people needed. Okay, so this is helped here in Panticapium. Let's get this army attacking Bosporus here. We'll just go and finish them off, and then we'll take Azobitis. Lysimachos was raided by Pontus, and the interlopers were soundly defeated. Okay, we probably need to get these guys... Oh no, we're okay. Carry on again. We'll try again. You've received a new regional decision. Forage the land. We've got enough food going in here. There's 43 food. Bosporus seems to be quite... it seems to have quite a lot of food in, at least. Okay, training grounds being completed in Calibia here. Okay, so that's going to give us more manpower, I think. And sorry, it unlocks armored hoplite, which is a really, really nice thing to have. So we can actually start building these guys, and we can start using some of this metal that we're building up. These guys, they cost 4 metal for each one, but we want to start getting these. These are going to be a significant improvement. Let's get a couple of units of those up. And what we'll do is we'll send them over and start replacing the citizen hoplites that we've got. And we'll bring the citizen hoplites back, I think. Also, just in case we do get attacked, look at Armenia. Okay, sorry, I'm getting them mistaken with the Antigonids. This is Armenia here. Antigonids are here, look. Okay, are Antigonids taking this back from the Seleucids? Or is it the other way around? No, yeah, that's right. It looks like the Antigonids are pushing back on Seleucus here. Okay, this is interesting stuff. And get an idea of what's going on in the world. Looks like Rome started to expand as expected. That always happens. Numidia. Is that where they start? I thought Numidians were this way. Yeah. Oh, that's Nubia. Sorry, I'm getting these two confused. Yeah, Carthage. Carthage is expanding as expected. There, by the way, guys, if you haven't played this, or if you've not played Carthage before as this faction, as in this game, they are really, really good fun. They're actually really good fun in the other campaign as well, if I remember right. Carthage are really, really cool to play, especially if you like trading. They're very much based around trading using mercenaries. Okay, let's carry on. There's a new population in Polymonia, and we've got another decision. Okay. Okay, we're going to put this into... Actually, I'm going to put one of these in, a few of these into cultural production here, so we can just kind of stave off this issue that we are... I think we're probably heading towards with this in the CDR table. We've also completed the Salt House. Great stuff. What can we get here then? Got a Shepherd House. This produces wool. We've already got this one. We can get a Herbalist. Again, health and manpower. We've got the Quarry, which gives... this takes health, but it gives us infrastructure. And 10 infrastructure is good. Also gives us the... it also produces stone. We don't have stone. We got the Armourer. That's going to cost money, and we need to trade for the leather. We've got a Craftier District, which is going to give us money, and also the Gambling Ring. I think we go with the Quarry here, actually. This is going to reduce health, but we've got, you know, reasonable health here. Right, that one gave, yeah, that gave 8% health. This gave us 5% health bonus. Maybe getting the Herbalist first. This will give us 6 health on top of a 6% medicinal herbs health bonus and extra manpower. Manpower is actually pretty good. I'm going to go for that. Okay, the rest of this is looking cool. We didn't pick anything in Calibia here, so we've got the Amphora Fabrica. Okay, this generates a decent income if food production in region is at least 25. No, it isn't, but we could make it 25 if we wanted to. Yeah, we probably haven't got enough people to really make that work yet. We've got the Smokehouse, Mercenary Recruitment Centre, Anchorage. Anchorage might be worth building. It's only 6. It gives you 6 money. It also gives you siege resist and boarding cost. No effectiveness loss. Plus, you know, it doesn't take a slot either. We've got plenty of slots, so that's not really a problem. Brickwork gives us infrastructure. This might be worth building. I think I'm going to go for the Anchorage. It comes out pretty quick, that. We'll make some money as well. No, we'll go for culture. Let's try and get ourselves a bit of a culture boost. Okay, that looks good. How close are we to this theatre? 6 turns. Okay, not bad. Now we do have actually a unit up here. Let's get this defensive general, and we'll also, have we got an unrest card? No. But we can recruit local units. This is going to cost 100 gold. Yeah, let's do that. Now, let's make sure we've got enough food here. Yeah, I think I'm going to play that there. Okay. It's going to cost us 100 gold. I think everything else looks okay. Yeah, we've got these guys set to raid. Let's try again. Okay, Bosporus is actually fighting back against the Alani. What happened there? We move into that province. Oh, we chased them into that province. I see. Oh, we're still going down in the table. Got to be a little bit careful there. Perhaps maybe we're moving a little bit too quickly with the conquest. Improve trade efficiency, increase trade acumen or range. Ah, this is really cool. Okay, we can't trigger it yet, but we will be able to do this. Being able to improve our trade range or acumen would be really, really important. Let's just save that one for later. Okay. Oh, we took this province. Our armies marched in Tyrambe and conquered the region from Bosporus. Okay, so they must have moved in here, taking it off the Alani. That's interesting. So we've actually taken this one here. Okay, I didn't really mean to do that. That's why we got the big hit to decadence, I guess. We've also got this one here. Now, the Alani aren't actually, you know, unfriendly with us. I don't think we want to take any more of these provinces. I might let the Alani have that and we'll just take the Hellenic provinces. Okay, we're going to move in here. Mesambria Lysimachos was raided by Pontus, but the defense easily repelled the invaders. Okay, we need to move back from here now. These guys... we're still effective, actually. Perhaps we'll move up to this one. Now, they are a smaller... maybe we try Byzantium. Now, these are quite rich as well. So, yeah, we'll do that and we'll try raiding there. And we got Federate Barbarians as well. Okay, what did we get here? We got a... Okay, we got some Olibier warbands. Okay, warbands are cool. Why are they cool, Ben? Well, they've got a decent attack. They've got... Well, look, their attack and defense are kind of switched from the hoplite, so they're better in attack than they are in defense. And they got better range defense. That's basically it. They've also got the Besieger trait. These also don't suffer any penalties when they're in certain terrain, like some of the other ones, like phalanxes, for example. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of move up and take these. I wonder what we can do with this province. We could trade it with the Alani. Because I don't want that one, I don't think. Let's just, let me just double check and see. The province's overlay. Oh, this is part of Alania, look. So is this one, though. And this is Hellenic, which we do want. What we could do, right, is because I don't want to be in another war yet. Maybe if we trade this one with the Alani, it's got the potential to be a nice nice province. Right now, though, it's not, and it's got loads of decadence. Look, it's only got 2. It's got nomadic slaves. 1, yeah. This is just kind of a useless trash province at the moment. It would build up nicely eventually. I don't think we really want the accumulated decadence that we're going to get from it. I think what I'll do is I'm going to talk to. Let's talk to the Alani. Now they're at war with Bosporus, Scythia, and Iberia. Oh, they're cooperating with Iberia. Let's go to transaction. No, they're not going to want to try. They're not going to want a cooperation. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. Looks like we can't transfer that one over. Just discard that for the time being. In that case, let's just see what we can do here. I think the first thing we want to build basically is food. It's going to take a long time. So probably we just want to put people into growth first. And we'll just re-roll that. Okay. By the way, there's hotkeys for all of these overlays. It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, they're numeric keys essentially. Very useful to look at. I won't go through them all now. While besieging Pontus Usinum in Usinia, Pontus did not manage to inflict casualties. We also got weakened by a lack of supply. Right, all right. We've got to be a little bit careful here because we don't have that much food. Let's get this army out of here. We should be able to take food from here. There should be plenty. Yeah, we need 5, 9, and it was only partially supplied last turn. Yeah, so we need to get over here and get some more food. How are these guys doing? Yeah, they're just holding the fort there. Okay, we've got 5 turns until this theatre is up. Can we get it any quicker? Nope. Yeah, let's get this theatre up. That will start bringing our culture in. Actually, we're starting to work okay on this now. The loyalty and revolt risk has gone down significantly. It's probably because we've got a garrison here, I guess. Get these guys into this. Let's just get them garrison there. New population. A herbalist is going up. Right, we do definitely need to get some more people in here. Yeah, we get the herbalist up this turn. We got enough money coming in. Okay, we're going to end the turn there, I think. Gosh, time really flies. I was just looking over at the time. It's nearly been half an hour already, folks. Okay, Pontus is attacking Bosporus here. Let's just have a look at this battle. Okay, it's going to be another fairly simple one by the looks of it. Easy job. There we go. Okay, so we have just taken Azabetis from the... Now, this is part of Alania, but owned by Bosporus. Okay, we're going up in the CDR ranking again. This is... We need to keep it going up as well. Now, it would have gone down a little bit because we conquered a province. However, because it's Hellenic province, it's not going to be a big problem. War in our time. Sarmatia is now fighting Pontus. Okay, we kind of expected this. I think this is, you know, because we took this province that they probably want. This is part of Olbay. Olbia, sorry. And I guess that's all this province here. Yeah, it's this one here. 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, they probably just want to complete that. I mean, we could give it them and then the war with us. That might be an idea. Let's just see how that would work. Because I mean, I don't really need this province, to be perfectly honest with you. It would be a shame since we've started building stuff here, but I don't think we're going to be able to defend it against Sarmatia. If we go to diplomacy, see what we can get with peace. A seed province. Nope, that's not what we want. I'm not seeding all those. Let's seed regions, sorry, that's the one. There's Olbia. And final peace chance 0. Alright, they're not interested in us giving them that, so I guess we just fight on. We'll see what happens. They'll probably put us under siege. Yeah, not much we can do. Okay, okay, we tried to raid... Hold on a minute. Oh, this one here. Scythia tried to raid us and they were defeated. That's good. We were raided by the Alani here, and we defeated them. And again, Byzantium, we didn't manage to defeat. Okay, the effectiveness on this fleet has gone down. Oh, Pontus' army has suffered severely from lack of foods in Tirambi. Was that this one here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we did lose some troops. We were only partially supplied last turn. Let's go and move in on this one now. Okay, so they're building a wheel maker here. We've got a ranch, a stud, a farm, public works, and an anchorage. It looks like the anchorage is that damaged? I think so. And they're building a wheel maker. And that's probably wise. Oh, we've also got swamp draining though. That would give them health. Let's go with the wheelmaker so we get some infrastructure here and we'll be able to build this up. Let's hope we can hang on to it now that we're at war with Sarmatia. This is going to be an interesting war actually. I'm not quite sure. Like they got a lot of territory, but I don't think it's going to be particularly well built up territory, to be honest. Yeah, Pontus is probably... I think we've probably got more... I don't know, they've probably got more population than us. Okay, so they've got a population 6 there. They've got a 6 here, 6 here. Okay, yeah, actually, this is quite big. Okay. Looks like they're taking provinces up this way as well. Oh, this is not part of the playable map. No, I wonder if we should... if it's worth us getting... Could probably take some armoured hoplites. We probably want to move these up to Bosporus, don't we? Move these guys into this army here. Now, one of my commenters made a good point that you have to be a little bit careful. Actually, let's just split these guys off. We don't need these. I don't think these are going to be much use. So, let's... Oops. Sorry, I meant to do both of them. Okay, we'll merge 5 in B there. We'll send Pontus Army 1 off, which is going to be these 2 armoured hoplites. And we're going to give them an attack. No, we'll keep them with this general. He's just going to be there just to send them over, essentially. Alrighty. Guys, I'm going to end the episode here anyway before it goes on for too long. Actually, let's just finish. We'll just finish this very, very quickly. I think Public Works is going to be the one to get up here now in Polemonia. We don't have very much infrastructure at all. So let's try and get that in. That's 9 turns. But I do need to keep working on the culture just to keep us at the bottom ranking of the CDR. Meanwhile, in Farnacia, I've got the Expert Stonecutter, Guard Tower, Craftier District. Guard Tower might be useful, but the thing is we're growing quite quick, so it's not going to stick around very long. Helps prevent a raid as 10 combat power units. So this is good if you get raided, basically. We don't really need that. We've got the Smokehouse. I'm going to re-roll these, I think. Craftier District's quite nice. Actually, what is our... that might be worth it if we if we've got good trade here. Let's have a look at the trade details. Trade overlay. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff in this one, look. So actually we've got honey, flax, hemp and cattle. Actually getting the craftier district might be worthwhile. Because that's going to increase our commerce bonus. That said, that's only 10%. Now Wells is good. This does give you a food bonus and siege resist, but it does remove your infrastructure. I might actually re-roll this turn. Let's see what else we can get. It only takes a turn for the re-roll. Everything else is looking pretty good to me. I think we're going to get attacked by Sarmatia there this turn. Wow, look, it's 14 turns, or we can go with 15 turns to get the salt house up. That's only going to give us 3 food and minus money as well. Oh, maybe that's not a good idea. I might move for I might go for the flax field. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the episode there anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series still, and I will catch you in the next episode. Take care.